Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the National Parks and Monuments Trail Series. Today, we travel to Yellowstone National Park to take the hike at the Forces of the Northern Range Interpretive Trail. The trail is about a half-mile loop across slightly raised boardwalks. The boardwalks are in good condition, and the trail spends a good amount of time in the shade, but there are large areas that are open to the sun as well. From the parking lot, the trail sets off straight onto a wooden boardwalk. There are little ground critters that skitter and dart under the boardwalk. I'll be honest, they startled me a little bit at first until I realized what was causing it. We chose to head to the right, and after a short distance we entered the small patch of trees and were allotted some shade. Shortly after the next curve, there is an offshoot that had several benches that offer a moment to sit down and take in the scenery around it, or read the interpretive sign discussing the importance of fires on the landscape and detailing the life cycle of the pines in the area. After this offshoot, the trail starts to change more from pines into a higher and higher concentration of younger aspen trees, ones that are maybe 15 feet tall and allow the most amount of leaves from the tree to be right above eye level, and some of them almost on the trail. It allows for close examination of the leaves, which are very interesting. There is an info card within an offshoot that provides detailed information to make a more educated observation. The trees start to thin slowly before finally giving way to the hill you saw before you as you walk towards the trail initially. It still is intermittently blocked by trees, but the periodic glimpses are there. As we turn the next corner, we turned right, out on an offshoot, that while we were out on it, some sort of hawk that had been resting on the boardwalk took flight behind us and sailed just above the tree line. Of course, it happened behind me, so I wasn't able to get footage of it, but it was pretty cool. I'd imagine he was hunting the little ground critters that were consistently darting in and out of the boardwalks. My favorite part of the trail was the section I did last, which was a small offshoot that led to a boulder in a field. It provided a phenomenal view of the area, and like much of the views in Yellowstone, it was quite breathtaking. There are a few benches, one looking towards the valley in the distance, and another facing the large hill behind. Another really cool thing about this hike was the number of quaking aspen right off the boardwalk, which allowed close examination of those leaves as they quaked with each small breeze. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to follow us as we hike more national parks and monument trails, hit that subscribe button.